Hello, my dear children. Children, in the class of nuclear physics, the topic of the day is nuclear reactor. What is nuclear reactor? Nuclear reactor is a device, or nuclear reactor is a setup where nuclear fission reaction is carried out under controlled conditions. You already know that nuclear fission reaction, if it is not controlled, then it becomes what? An atom bomb. So in nuclear reactor, the fission reaction is carried out under controlled environment, and tremendous amount of energy produced is used for peaceful purpose, that is to generate electricity. Children, we know electricity is very important for the development of a country. If country is a human body, then electricity is just like the blood circulating in human body. So what is this reactor and what are its various components? Let us know. Well, in the reactor we have three compartments. There are three compartments. One is the outer compartment. This outer compartment is nothing but a thick concrete wall. This is a very thick concrete wall. And inside this compartment, which is concrete wall, we have second compartment, and in this second compartment we have a liquid. That liquid is called as moderator. And inside this second compartment we have the third and the innermost compartment. This third and the innermost compartment is called as core of the reactor. And in this core of the reactor, nuclear fission reaction takes place. So in this core, nuclear fission reaction takes place. Well, in the core move certain pipes. This is pipe which carries what? Coolant. Coolant moves through this pipe and then comes out of this, the other end of the pipe. This is inlet of coolant and this is outlet. And this coolant takes away the heat of the reactor out of the reactor. Besides this coolant, there are certain rods. Which move right up to the core. These rods move right up to the core. These rods are called as control rods, which are made up of cadmium. Well, the fission reaction which takes place here, produces huge amount of energy, and that huge amount of energy is used to run the turbines. Children, let us know the details of the key terms of the reactor. Well, the very first term used here is fuel. Well, fuel, without fuel there cannot be nuclear fission reaction. So uranium, polonium, plutonium are used as fuel in the nuclear reactor, and this fuel is placed right in the core where nuclear fission reaction takes place. The fuel is placed there. Besides fuel, we have coolant. Coolant takes away the heat from the reactor, and this heat is used for generation of electricity. So how is that accomplished? Well, the coolant may be water, it may be liquid sodium, it may be air, it may be liquid carbon dioxide, etc. But the best one is liquid sodium. The best coolant is liquid sodium. So as this liquid sodium moves through this pipe and gets inside the core, and inside the core nuclear fission reaction is taking place, huge amount of energy is produced, and that huge amount of energy is absorbed by the liquid sodium. So liquid sodium comes out of this outlet in the form of superheated sodium vapors. These superheated sodium vapors are very energetic, and they are used to run the turbines. And you know, once the turbines of AC generators move, the coil moves. As the coil moves, electrical energy is generated. So with the help of coolant, we take the heat of the reactor and use that heat with the help of superheated vapors to run the turbines. The third very important term in the nuclear reactor is moderator. You have already seen that moderator is a liquid in the second chamber of the reactor. This moderator, the function of the moderator is to slow neutrons. The function of moderator is to slow neutrons. Why do we need to slow neutrons? We need to slow neutrons simply because the neutrons which are produced out of fission of uranium nuclei, they are very energetic. And to bring about fission, we need slow neutrons. That is, neutrons of very small energy. Say, neutron having 25 kilo electron volt of energy. So, these slow neutrons only bring about the fission of uranium nuclei. If the energy of neutron is more, they just pass across without breaking the nucleus. So, nuclear fission doesn't take place if the energy is more. So, energetic neutrons which are produced due to fission reaction, their energy is reduced. They are slowed down with the help of moderator, and these slow neutrons carry forward further fission reaction. If they are energetic, they won't bring about nuclear fission. Instead, they will pass across. Well, the best example of moderator is heavy water. Heavy water is the best example of moderator. So, deuteron in the heavy water, when collides with a neutron, or neutron when collides with deuteron, what happens? Neutron loses almost whole of its energy to deuteron, and it itself comes to rest. So that's how the speed of the neutron is slowed down by heavy water D2O. The other moderators can be graphite. We can use graphite also as moderator. We can use liquid helium also as moderator. We can also use beryllium also as moderator. But the best one is heavy water. Well, the fourth very important key terms associated with the nuclear reactor is control rods. Control rods are used to absorb neutrons. See the difference. Moderator slows down neutrons, but control rods absorb neutrons. And what happens? When neutrons are absorbed, there are lesser number of neutrons left to carry forward the fission reaction. So what happens? These control rods absorb neutron. By absorbing neutron, what happens? The fission rate, the fission of the uranium nuclei, the fission rate of the uranium nuclei is controlled. We check the reaction fission rate, check the rate of the reaction, we check the fission, and in the process we controlled the temperature of the reactor. So with the help of control rods, we control the temperature of the reactor. And the best example of control rod is what? Cadmium. Cadmium rods are used as control rods. Since control rods absorb neutrons, so when we need to shut a reactor, all these control rods are put inside the reactor. And once all control rods are moved into the reactor, what happens? All neutrons are absorbed, and once all neutrons are absorbed, the nuclear fission reaction stops. And if the rate of fission is very slow, we pull these rods outside. And when the rate of fission is very high, the temperature of the reactor is very high, but we put this rod inside. So these control rods control the temperature of the reactor, and also they are used to shut down the reactor. And children, finally, concrete walls. So we have thick concrete wall all around the core of nuclear reactor. Well, the purpose of concrete wall is safety. As the nuclear fission reaction takes place, there are radiations produced. So when these radiations pass through thick concrete walls, they almost become harmless. They are absorbed, and whatever comes out of the wall is not very dangerous. So to protect the people working there in the nuclear reactor from radiation hazards, we have thick concrete walls. So children, with this concrete wall, we come to the end of our discussion of nuclear reactor. We'll meet very shortly with new lecture. Until we meet again, goodbye.